presentation, we will discuss the senior expectations of students in years 10 to 12 as they transition to the senior phase of learning. We will discuss engagement in years 10 to 12, attendance requirements, effort and behaviour expectations, assessment, and senior uniform requirements. The senior phase of learning encompasses attendance, effort, behaviour, and importantly, academic engagement. During the senior phase of learning, students will be transitioning from compulsory to post-compulsory schooling. Compulsory schooling finishes when a student turns 16 or finishes year 10. In Queensland, you must be learning or earning for 2 years after you complete year 10 or turn 16 or until you turn 17, or complete a Queensland Certificate of Education, QCE, a Queensland Certificate of Individual Achievement, QCIA, or a Senior Statement or Certificate 3 or 4 qualification. Students in the senior phase of learning need to be demonstrating engagement in schooling through attendance, academic achievement and VET completion, and effort and behaviour. Regular attendance at school is essential for students to achieve quality life outcomes. Students in years 10 to 12 are expected to adhere to the college attendance of 95% or better. This equates to 10 days absent across a school year. With year 10 being the final year of compulsory schooling, students need to be demonstrating engagement in schooling by attending every day. Please avoid keeping your child away from school for birthdays, shopping, visiting family and friends. Students are also still expected to catch up on work missed during their absence. Please note that routine medical or other health appointments should be made either before or after school or during school holidays. You are encouraged not to schedule holidays during school time. If your family holiday is during school time, you need to let the school know in advance and talk about arrangements that can be made for your child. In accordance with our senior assessment policy, students will still be required to submit their assessment on or before the due date. This is explained further in our senior assessment policy on our college website. If your child is away, please let the school know the reason why your child is absent, either beforehand, on the day of the absence, to let us know when your child is returning to school. Persistent low attendance will be followed up by heads of year and deputy principals and may place your students' enrolment at the college at risk. In accordance with our responsible behaviour plan, senior students are expected to demonstrate and follow our college values of responsibility, integrity, support, and effort in all facets of their schooling. Both matrices are used to determine student progress and engagement in these areas. Students in the senior phase of learning need to be demonstrating engagement in schooling by completing all assessment to the best of their ability, by submitting only your own work and referencing correctly, by submitting all draft assessments on or before the due date, as well as submitting all good copies of assessment on or before the due date. Students will also be required to attend all block exams on time with the required equipment. Students will also require medical documentation to support non-submission or requests for extensions. If you require further information, the assessment policy is on our college website. The formal uniform is for senior secondary students in years 10 to 12. Students in years 10 to 12 are required to wear the formal uniform every Monday. They are required to wear the formal uniform including ties for excursion, co-curricular activities, and college ceremonies. Students in year 10 to 12 are required to wear the college tie in terms 2 and 3, and it is optional in terms 1 to 4, with exceptions to college events. Students in years 10 to 12 are permitted to wear the formal uniform on Tuesdays to Fridays on days that they do not have a practical subject. Students are not to mix and match sports and formal uniform items. In addition, boys' formal shirts must be tucked in when wearing the college tie. Socks must be black or navy when wearing long trousers. The year 12 custom college tie is gender neutral. Girls are permitted to wear the college navy tights, which can be purchased from the college uniform shop. Please note no other tights or stockings are permitted. The college sports tracksuit pants are not to be worn with a formal uniform. Please note our winter additions to the college uniform, which includes the college jumper, the jacket, sports track pants, and college scarf. All students are expected to observe these details of correct attire and must be wearing the complete uniform in accordance with school routine and this policy. This includes, but is not limited to, travelling to and from the college or whenever a student is out in the community wearing the college uniform. This high standard will ensure that our students continue to represent themselves and the college in an outstanding way. It is imperative that our senior students demonstrate compliance with our dress code. Just like wearing a uniform in the workforce, non-compliance will be enforced and followed up by respective heads of year and deputy principals. Further information regarding our senior dress code policy is available on our college website. We are confident that our students will take pride in being members of the Bell Bay Park secondary community and will choose to make responsible choices about presenting themselves.